Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be speaking about the 2010 D penny. So these are minted in Denver. Most of them are worth 1 cent, but a few of them have some nice upside, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. So whether it's a error, a conditional rarity, or my favorite, the varieties, which if you look closely you might be able to see something that other people pass over that collectors really pay for, you could be in luck. So I'll detail all of this with clear photos, hopefully a clear explanation, and values in a presentation. Let's go there right now and start the video. And we'll get right into the 2010 D Lincoln Shield Cent. Not much to say on the general coin. You can pause this. The 13 stripe shield is for the 13 initial states supporting sort of a federal union. The Lincoln portrait on the Obverse was there since 1909. It was the first U.S. circulating coin that featured a person, so very cool to honor Lincoln in that way. 16th president. Over 2 billion were produced, so there's no, problem with finding general mint state examples. However, there is some premium for really nice examples, and mint state 66 is actually when it starts getting a little bit valuable at about $40. Now there is some grading risk and it's not the most liquid market, but a mint state 66 plus coins sell for about $125, and these are for PCGS graded coins. Mint state 67 at $400, mint state 67 plus at $1250, but you really have to have some flawless examples. I believe the one in the photo is a mint state 66. So that's sort of, very, very minimal problems with these coins. Many of these circulated. It's going to be tough to find, but you can have some conditional rarity. In terms of the varieties, there's only one main one that I was able to find and present on, but you can see the class 9 doubling. There's some really nice distortion through the Liberty. You can see left part of the Y much thicker than the regular, and then there's a little bit of that same distortion in the date, I think especially in that second zero, but sort of all throughout. So, not a super crazy clear split or anything where it's going to be worth huge gobs of money, but you can consistently predict that it's worth taking these out of circulation, and potentially you could sell them for a nice multiplier, maybe $8-10 for a mint state example, and a few bucks for circulated ones, though there's not going to be super circulated ones floating out there. Something to look after for sure. There's also a few mint errors done from 2010D, but I did want to highlight some. This was a reverse struck through, looks like struck through some grease that would have pooled onto the die and prevented the full right half of this coin from being impressed on the reverse, and this has not sold, so there's not much error price history just because there's very few error price results. The errors were greatly clamped down on following 2002, so anything after that is going to be more valuable. This sold at Heritage Auctions, a Obverse split die where there's a die crack that runs all the way through the die here, and that's a result of just the dies wearing down. Again, sold for over $200. This one was a retained struck through error from this year, 2010. Basically, instead of struck through like the first one, here whatever was struck through has continued to remain on the coin, and the asking price is much higher, about $1,000. Though again, neither of these have sold. The only one is this one. So, you can't guarantee any error history, but there's very few of these available relative to like Lincoln Memorial cents, for example. So that pretty much brings us to an end. Make sure you're looking out for this nice double die Obverse, and I'll see you on some of my other videos. Remember, PCGS is the grading service with these ones that you want to submit to. That's where the premiums are being paid. And with that being said, have a great day. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like the video, comment, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. And I also have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and some other social media platforms. You can also go to my main channel website, treasuretownYT.com, to learn more about the channel and sort of stay in contact. I also will eventually host all of these videos on coinsmetalscards.com, which will be both news, marketplace, and coin information. I do have the goal of eventually getting pretty much every U.S. coin, date, mint mark, denomination on the channel with a similar video to the one that you just watched, and that will likely all be hosted there. And then I also have TreasureTownCoins.com, which is sort of my coin dealing wing, coin dealing only entity that is a little bit less focused on content production. So thank you so much, and I'll look forward to seeing you on some of my other videos. I also have videos that are not just the date mint mark denomination recap in this format, so you can check some of those out, and I'll have fun seeing you there.